Welcome back to another Division 2 build video, guys. I got another fun one for you, so let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off with the specialization. We are using, of course, a technician primarily for its laser link attachment that it provides. Primary weapon, we are using the Police M4 replica primarily for the fact that you're able to attach the link laser pointer, like I mentioned earlier. You want damage to targets out of cover on the attribute if you can, if not damage to armor. And the talent that you want is Flatline, which amplifies weapon damage by 15% to pulsed enemies. Secondary weapon, I'm using the Kingbreaker, but you can use whatever you want, guys. It's really not that important. Just make sure you have a weapon that also, you're able to finish off your opponent if you run out of ammo on your primary. For our mask, we're using the Coyote's mask. It's got a really good talent. I mean, it's still one of the best masks that you can use for a PvP build. Depending on how far, how close you are to your enemies, you're always gaining crit hit or crit damage. On the mask, we're using the named Uzina Getica, which is called the Closer. It comes with Perfect Spotter, increases total weapon damage and skill damage by 20% to pulsed enemies. Now you're gonna want at least 3 to 4 blues in this build. You want a little bit of survivability and some weapon damage at the same time. So 4 or 5 blues, and you'll be fine with this build. Moving on with the holster, you want at least one piece Fenris because we are using an assault rifle. So I'm using the Fenris holster, 15% weapon damage, and then all reds at the bottom. For the knee pads, Fox's Prayer for that damage to targets out of cover on the attribute, and I have recalibrated for armor on the core attribute. For the gloves, you want the Contractor's Glove for that damage to armor, armor as the core attribute, and crit damage on the miner. And lastly, for the backpack, it doesn't really matter which backpack you use. You want the talent of Vigilance, increases total weapon damage by 25%. Taking damage disables his buff for 4 seconds. This is a really good backpack talent combined with spotter. So good combo there. For the skills, I like to use the Defender Drone. Nobody uses the shields anymore, so the Defender Drone gives you a little bit of shielding. And lastly, the Seeker Mines. But again, as far as skills, guys, you can use whatever you want. These are just some of my my favorites at the moment. And that's pretty much the build, guys. Try it out. This isn't your typical red, full red build. It does have 1.5 million armor, so you are gonna feel a little bit of survivability, which I think right now I'm seeing a lot of 1.7, 1.8. Million armor builds out there. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take it easy.